Alright, getting back into about 7,100 feet. A little cabin here, cool. Yeah, let the bikes cool down a little bit.
See any bears?
Oh, a couple.
2 bears? Well, that makes 6 we've seen on this trip. There's a half dozen rats in our little cabin here. Me and Scott we came out of Gateway, Colorado, and rode up the Dolores River, and went up a trail we think is called Sheep Creek. Creek Trail. It was a climb like you would not believe. And as soon as we got up here, it started raining, and some of this mud that was further down the trail looked like being passed, but it was wet. So we turned around and came back to this cabin we just passed, and we may be holding up here tonight till this mud dries out. We've got a couple days of food and water. First one dies, the other doesn't have to eat him. It's kind of clearing up. We're up probably what, 7,000 to 8,000 feet here?
Yeah, I think so.
Here's our outhouse, and it kind of looks like to me that Ma had a big fart and while she's smoking a cigar and bloated and clean up. Pretty sad shape, seen better days. There's our cabin up there. There's bears all over the place. Yeah. Cabin's out down that trail a little bit. I hear a weed somewhere. So here's a good view of where we're at. Kind of looks like Utah. We came up that way. There's some switchbacks. Right there you can see we came up that. It wasn't so steep as it's just narrow and rocky and loose. It was a hard climb up here, and if you get stopped you never get going again. Well, luckily we never did. But we came way out there somewhere. And I think you can see that little dirt road there, that was real easy riding right there. And
Well, we're over in Utah. Across the border, we're not too far out of Moab, but we're not really heading that way. We're just kind of looping around out here and headed back to Grand Junction. This is Utah. We're east of Moab. They've got such cool rocks over here. Got a little bit of high speed running. We were kind of fighting mud, and we just about camped back there up when we were still in Colorado, and we had a pretty good storm, and the road got pretty sloppy. And we let her set up for a while and got back after it. It was a test a little bit, but we made her through.
$5,000-foot drop to the left. That's a view to behold right there, I'm telling you. Look at that pile of rocks that are just kind of hanging there. Isn't that something? There's the Landsand Observatory, which was built way many years ago. It overlooks the bluff looking down in there. Yeah, that's the Landsand Observatory, Colorado's highest mesa, 10,500 feet, built in 1936 by the United States Forest Service. Pretty neat. We're going to head, most everybody heads off to that car coming. They come up here on that paved road, which we did not, and they exit on the paved road, which we are not. Because we have WR250s that can go anywhere. Kind of neat to got a lake up here right on top of the mesa, 10,500 feet. So the only water that can get is, rainwater, of course, or snow. Kind of unusual. Man, it's beautiful up here. Oh man, it's gorgeous. Coming into the pine forest, looks like. But we're right on top of the mesa. I was through here once before, about 3 years ago, and see that pole right there? This is a snowmobile route. I guess they kind of want you to, when you're riding your snowmobile out here, they want you to kind of stay on the route. So them poles there guide you.
We're down here along Cement Creek. Man, just beautiful. Waterfalls all over the place. Rocks. Nice day. I bet it's probably 70. Just real pleasant riding. Wahoo! This road will definitely keep you on your toes.
Let me get some video of you.
Oh, I'm doing good. Go ahead. No, I don't think they could. It'd be pretty tough. Yeah, too narrow. Well, she's a steep one, and that's a fact. And I don't mean maybe. Whoa! Thank you, Lord. Wahoo!
Well, they all came down it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in a Jeep too, weren't they?
No.
Oh, there's still those four-wheelers?
Camp.
Bath time.
Man, I didn't know there's any bear in here. Alright. Motels, that's for the BMW riders. And the river runs through it. We're camped here. Probably about 25 miles down the road over there is Hagerman Pass, and that goes into Leadville, Colorado. Nice little campground here. A lot of people fishing in this river right here. Lake's probably 8 or 10 foot down this side. Oh man, I'm going to sleep good tonight. You going to sleep good tonight? I bet we sleep good tonight. Bigfoot. We were on the Hagerman Pass road heading towards Leadville yesterday, and we camped at a campground last night. Rained all night on us. Been real wet out here, but it's not been impassable. Anyway, we're heading to some place that I put a waypoint down just, I don't know, probably 10 or 15 years ago. I just was poking around on maps and, you know, all over Colorado, and I happened to see this place called the Fulford Cave. And I looked it up on the internet, didn't find out a whole lot about it. And I've been in this area several times, but I never did take the time to go find the caves. And that's what we're doing right now. So we turned north off the Hagerman Pass road on a real easy graded road that goes to Eagle. Then we turned off it on this I don't know what the little narrow trail. Some of this has been slick and rocky and a lot of mud puddles and a lot of red dirt, but nothing too hard. Hi y'all. Oh, I just want some information if you girls could. We're heading to. Have y'all been to them Fulford Caves?
They're closed right now.
Yeah, can you just get up to look at them? I know you can't go in them.
I bet you could. I thought you had to climb down into them.
Oh.
Well, you do, but is that what you mean, just to see where it is?
I know where they're at. I just was wanted. I never talked to anybody that'd been there, you know, or what.
I haven't been in it. I looked down that hole and said, no way.
I have been in it.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we rode up to where the hiking trail is to go to the Fulford Cave, but the entire trail, so it's a 25-minute hike back to the cave, the entire forest and the trail leading to the cave is closed to protect the bats. So, to the Hagerman Pass road, we spotted this little road. That's a different road than when we came up. It's called the Burnt Mountain Road. So it looks like it's going to be a fun and scenic road. Oh yes, oh yes. Look at that. Look at this. Shut your computer off. Get your motorcycle out. GPS says go right. That's where we're going. Oh man. Well, we've been on this burnt mountain little dirt road for, I don't know, 20 miles I guess. We're finally coming down. We're going to hit the main Hagerman Pass road to Leadville. Right down there somewhere. This road has been a hoot. And neither one of us never been on it, so it's made it kind of cool. There are places of this road might have been impassable if it was wet, but it's not. Hagerman Pass Road is I told you before, it's an old railroad grade, and it's obvious right here. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made this big old cut through here. It's a real gentle grade. A little rougher through here. We passed a sign that said there's going to be some utility work up ahead and expect major delays. Yeehaw, I get to take a bath. That was a little deeper, seemed like last time I was through there. This guy on this boom truck said we can fit our dirt bikes around him. How about that? $1200 GS would have not done that. That's why I don't ride one.